Hello, my beautiful Aquarius loves. This video is for Aquarius sun signs and rising ascendants. So let's get into this video. We're going to do an in-depth description of where this full moon in Scorpio is taking place in your life, and then a tarot reading for the upcoming week. So Aquarius, the full moon in Scorpio is happening in your 10th house, and houses are the areas of life that the full moon energy is going to be occurring in. So if you check the original video on the full moon in Scorpio, you can see that this time period is one of a culmination of intense moods, feelings, and emotions. This can be revelation energy and a expressing and a showing of what has been hidden, illuminating the hidden or the deep parts of the subconscious or the unconscious. So for you, this is happening in the 10th house, and the 10th house is ruled by Capricorn, and this house has to do with your public image, your work, your career, your reputation. And so the Scorpio energy may be a time of big revelations in accordance with your public image, with your career. There might be a lot of things going on in there. So we can see that there's a tarot correspondence for Capricorn is the major arcana card, the Devil. And this card is the Saturn in Capricorn. And the Devil energy is one of what is trapping you, or where is your ambition leading you to be trapped or be out of power, out of control. Ooh, intense. Okay, so because the Devil is on your heels, it's better to not let your ambition get in the way. But this is a time that you may be in the spotlight, that you may be on full display for many people to see. And this could be in the realm of social media, or this could be in your career, or on a stage somewhere. Those are a few things that may be happening for a couple of you Aquariuses. And so your career, vocation, or your status comes under focus when the full moon illuminates your 10th house. You may be asked to take charge of an important situation or of a project, or you may have been working on something for a while, and during this time period, you're going to show it to the world or show it to other people. And career matters are coming to a head, and there may be a sudden change of directions, and it may be outside of the realm of what you were interested in doing, or it may be opposing your initial creative vision. Because with the full moon in Scorpio, we see that a lot of the things that have been hidden, the psyche, the subconscious, are being brought into the light. Aquarius, how your sign interacts with the full moon in Scorpio. We can see that the sign in which the moon is located in determines how the moon or the energy is going to manifest for you. And so in particular for you, Aquarius, the moon's intense emotions when it's in Scorpio may be a little bit too deep for you and your more intellectual, communicative, airy side, but you generally do well under a Scorpio moon. And that is because you're able to use your that humanitarian, that sun sign of like understanding the collective and understanding other people and sticking with your values, that can help support you when you go deep into your feelings and your emotions. This is your career zone, and you're fired up with your ambitions. The resourcefulness of the Scorpio lunar energies can help further you in your work or in connecting with other people, especially with the 10th house being about community self, your public image. And you're called upon to perform, perhaps on a moment's notice, and it's best to keep your cool and do whatever you can to show your competence. And a question you could ask yourself is, have you been so wrapped up recently in your work that you haven't been able to take time to take care of your home life or your personal life? And so you may be experiencing the push and the pull between where you devote your energy. And another cool question you can ask yourself is, what sort of role model or public person did you need to see when you were a young person, and how can you fulfill that role in what you're doing during this time period? And this time can also challenge you to be your more responsible, community-oriented self. And so keeping that in mind, you can live more deeply in your values during this time period. Okay, Aquarius, up next, we're gonna do a tarot spread for you with the full moon. So I wanted to say this a little bit earlier in the video, but think back to the beginning of or think back to November 2020, about November 15, 2020, because this was when the full moon, the moon was new in Scorpio. So the themes, the challenges, the energy that you were going through during that time period is going to be affecting you now. So think about those situations and then see where with this full moon, what is coming to a close, what is culminating. And so your current situation is, wow, the High Priestess. So this might be a time period for you to really connect with your own inner wisdom and to trust your intuition. You maybe have had challenges with trusting your intuition in the past, and this time period right now, you're being called upon to trust in your own intuition and to believe in yourself. This may also be if you have some skepticism or some fears about honesty with your partners in relationships. This is a time period to look inward, think and reflect upon what has been going on in your life, and then you'll be able to find some answers for yourself. A challenge, help, or a hindrance for you during this time period is the Seven of Wands. So you do have a lot on your plate. This is either, this is a fiery energy, a creative energy. This is a challenge saying that you have been working towards manifesting your vision, manifesting things in your life that you really care about, that you want to see be brought into fruition. And you are needing to go it alone right now to really bring things together. And with everything happening with the full moon, this might be on a public scale or something to have to do with your work or your goals or your public image. And what is under the surface during this time period is Temperance. This may be suggesting that for some of you Aquariuses, you need to find balance between your work life and your home life, or balance between the fiery creative energies in yourself with your feelings, your moods, and your emotions. And you may have been feeling like you've needed to set them aside, your feelings, or bury things deep or underneath you. But this is a good time to bring up some of those things that have been pushed to the bottom, to heal them, to find a balance between your feelings and your creativity and your fiery passion. The recent past for you was the Eight of Pentacles. So you've been putting in the work. This work has been in your career. You've been putting work into your public image, into your reputation. That may look like staying accountable to due dates and to jobs, or being consistent in how you take care of things in your environment and in your life. And so this work is suggesting that you have been learning how to create things better and more deeply. Yeah. And so your conscious mind, the hopes, the ideals, the things that you have been consciously working towards include the King of Swords. And so this is either a person in your life, or this is a part of yourself. If it's a part of yourself, that this can mean you have been initiating a lot of things. You've been communicating with people and bringing in ideas, innovation into your workspace, into your career. And Rocky, you've been bringing in new ideas. And if this is a person in your life, then this could be either like a partner or a lover, or this could be a business partner that you're working with, or a family member, one that has an initiating, transformative energy in the realm of ideas. So you might have been working with somebody who is a lawyer or a financier or you becoming a financier yourself. And these are the conscious things that you have been working towards. Oh, we forgot one. Let's get another one. And so the next card is your near future. And the near future is the Four of Swords. So after this public time period where you're having to be on real display, you may be noticing that you need to go inward and to take care of yourself and not expend your mental energies in a lot of different areas. This may be suggesting that you need to recuperate, to take care of yourself. The Four of Swords also has the astrological correspondence of Aquarius. So when you are working hard towards living in your values and your humanitarian ideals and how to be more cooperative in your relationships, you need to take a step back to rest and to relax. Your current approach to the situation is the Emperor. Very cool, because we have a King of Swords in your conscious idea, in your conscious hopes, ideals, and values. And then in your approach to this situation, we have the Emperor, which is about making boundaries and structure for yourself. The Emperor suggests that you need to define the boundaries around where you put your energy into. What do you control? What do you not control? What is outside of your control? And then how do you take care of what's in your power? And so there's so much good stuff that can be learned from the Emperor. But this could also mean some negative aspects of where are you trying to control things that are outside of your control? And where are you leading from? Is it from a place of strength, of compassion? Or are you at times feeling like you are leading from a place of fear, of scarcity? Or this could be the people in your life too that are leaders and how you learn from them. But here, the people in your life, your environment, your friends, your family, we have the Nine of Swords. So it looks like your environment is giving you a lot of anxiety and stress. The environment that you're in may be just too many different ideas, too many different solutions, and you only need one. This Nine of Swords energy corresponds to Gemini. So it is a mutable, transitional energy of having too much stress or too much mental energy going on when you need to connect to your physical body, to your emotional self, to your creative ideas. And then the thing that you're not aware of yet that has been influencing you is the Tower. The Tower. So what is influencing you that you're not aware of is that maybe some things that you have been building need to change. Things need to be transformed. And these transformations may be happening in a wildly big way. We can see Tower situations being like a breakdown of a system or a needing to demolish something to completely start fresh. So if you're having challenges or you've been working towards projects in your work environment, then you may be in for a rude awakening, or other people in your environment may be in for a rude awakening. So take caution and take care of yourself and make sure that the foundation that you have been building your work on is one that's going to support you. And then for the distant future, we have the Five of Pentacles, or the Five of Coins in this deck. Very interesting. The Five of Pentacles in the distant future position is pretending that you need in the future to take care of your physical body or to take care of your finances. There may be a struggle or a challenge in regards to your material possessions happening in the future. Yeah, that's it. Well, what we can see in this is that there is a lot of needing to trust your intuition, creative energy in your work environment, in your relationships, seeing that there may be some control issues happening in your creative vision and you needing to identify where does your power begin and end. And then also a destruction or a revelation that may happen with the full moon in Scorpio. And when you leave that, you may need to take care of your physical self and take some downtime. Intense. Aquarius, you're no stranger to intensity, but use this as an opportunity to have some foresight into these big energies that are going on. So that has been your reading. I hope y'all enjoyed. Please check out the other video for your sun or your rising, and I'll see y'all again soon.